in a restaurant, your busiest periods are always in the weekend, and your recalls are usually, mobilizations are always done in the weekend. But it's part and parcel of our life in Singapore. We know this is something that's important. There's no country, then there's no restaurant to speak of. I think how we balance it off basically is we just make do, we just work harder. In the times when the manpower is shorter, we just have to work harder. We learn to take it in our stride and just make our best.
I decided to become a civil defense volunteer because I saw some of the people, they are doing this COP, and I was very excited. The aim is to get involved in more neighborhood activities and also work with the residents and then get to know more residents by doing this COP and also providing a safer environment for the neighborhood. I am not a Singaporean, but I want to join this thing. It's something like, I mean, we want to get to know more what Singapore culture is and how to mix with the Singapore citizen people. Because if you don't join this type of activities, right, you are actually, there is a line there.
We met in primary school. All of us met separately, but all of us knew of each other. And then the friendship grew slowly through different classes.
Growing up, you never really think about the fact that you're different or you're a different race. The only time it actually is apparent is depending on the holiday. Like Fera will have Hari Raya, we go to her house. Chinese New Year, we go to Sham's house. That's the only time you actually think about each person having a different background.
Audrey's mom is famous for potato salad, you know, and Fera's family is famous for rendang, and my mom's famous for her devil's curry and stuff. So we always find occasions to go to each other's house, and have a potluck. So it's very interesting, and I think it brings a lot of culture into the group.
And they'll make the food halal, especially.
Yeah, and we'll make the food halal. Yeah.
It actually came out of an idea of a postcard my sister sent to me. Singapore had this big campaign, one of our many campaigns of how we want to express Singapore Incorporated. So there are these postcards going around that said, made in Singapore. I thought it'd be a fun way to, express myself. Well, I'm Singaporean, so I'm made in Singapore. And everybody wears their loyalty in a really gung-ho way in the US. So I figured, it'd be a cheeky way to express my loyalty to have a made in Singapore tattoo right on my butt cheek. You get all sorts of comments. People mostly ask, is it real? And there's no huge story or deeper meaning to it. It's just kind of cheeky, but if you choose to have it, then you kind of live with that.
I feel that I'm serving national service because there are a lot of sacrifices I have to make. Okay, one of it is, there's very little family time, because we are one of those families that we try to have our meals together, at least dinner once a day. So that is one of the biggest sacrifices. The other one is we can't travel. We haven't been on a family holiday, 5 years, because of the elder one serving and then the younger one. So there is this fragmentation in the family in the sense that I feel sometimes that we kind of disconnected. So I feel that I am serving national service. Not having your family around is difficult. I remember the commanding officer telling the boys at that talk that when you have a chance, call your mothers, not your girlfriends, call your mothers first. They need to hear that you are well. And I thought that was very, very nice that they realized that the mothers were the ones that would take it the hardest.